brothers and sisters, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Gothically Yours, Professor M. I'm Professor M. In today's very special video is coming under request. Professor M, I love your videos. Could you please do an Elder Goth makeup tutorial for men? By the way, your style is so cool, Madam Mystery. Well, madam, you pushed me over the edge, and she's not the only one. The most requested question to ask me is, can you do a male Elder Goth makeup tutorial? So today on Gothically Yours, the request will be completed. Join me. So one of the most important things I need to share with you is that do not, under circumstance, put on makeup in your best Gothic wear. Always change it to something like an old t-shirt or something, and then apply. So today, let me change out of my most beautiful, luxurious Gothic wear into something a little bit more casual. So that's a lot better now. Took off the rings. Today's very special tutorial video is going to be full tilt. I'm even going to do hair today for you. Right down. So let's remove the professor hair, and let's go a little bit more Bela Lugosi. Let's do this. The first step in any tutorial is I'm going to be doing down my hair today in my favorite vampire of all times, Bela Lugosi. Now, if you are an Elder Goth and you have this widow's peak, you're in luck today. There is no look more is I'm going to hairspray this in place and dry it. Check that out. Once you get your hair exactly on point, now it's time to move on to the second stage. For my brothers out there who have got razor stubble, shave away. You're gonna need it. I actually enjoyed that. The reason for shaving is because if you're using one of these little guys to put on your makeup, trust me, this will shred it. I mean, your razor stubble it'll shred these things, so you really want to have a nice, clean face. Now, stage 1 and stage 2 is already prepared. Let's go into stage 3, makeup. Now, before I even start my tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly what's down here on the table so you actually have an idea of what's going on. The first thing is you're going to use a white foundation. The brand that I'm using today is called Menron. It's made in the United States. Now you need to check out what type of foundation works for you. Some people are hypoallergenic to different types of makeup, so you got to find something that you like. A basic foundation like L'Oreal has a very pale foundation that works really well too. If you want to do lotion, I'm using a stick because of another Goth brother who turned me on to this. With that in mind, I also have to use a little sponge today over here. I'm using the this one is in the dollar store areas, and it actually has the point on it so you can go into the corners of your eyes and inside your ear. Whenever you're using a white like this, do not skip any areas of your face. You do your ears, you do your neck, and even go behind your neck and down in here. Don't leave any parts flesh. You want to coat consistently all areas of your body. Okay, after using the white stick, you're going to use a foundation powder. I am using a mineral powder made by the company called Innisfree, and they're out of South Korea, and I actually got these really cool. Today's brushes I'm using today, I'm using a soft application brush, and I'm using one called Pink Pop today for my eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow I'm using today is by a brand called Misha. They're also out of South Korea. Check out this black. I can't wait to put this on. Yes. And today I have 2 different types of liners today. I'm using Ink Proof by FMGT, also made in South Korea. Check out that for an eyeliner. It is soft and it is going to go under my eye beautifully. I love this. And then I'm also using today an eyebrow pencil called Brow Lasting. The company is also FMGT, and if you just twist, it comes right out. We're going to be doing up the eyebrows today. Finally, on my list of things to show you, we cannot complete this tutorial without this. The most coveted object imaginable for the goths in the 80s, black lipstick. Well, it's available today, but if you are an elder goth and you remember the club scenes of the 80s and early 90s, black lipstick was the most coveted object you could actually have in your goth wardrobe. So with that being said, now let's do application of white. Okay, so the first thing I want to do today is I'm using my Menron or any type of foundation you want to use. Using the Holy Cross. Now we want to blend this in. We want to create a perfect foundation. So I'm going to just do this and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. And make sure you do your ears. Look in my gorgeous mirror over here. Mirror, mirror in my hand, who's the fairest in the land? Oh, there you are. So today, I'm going to be doing up my eyebrows today with very special black. So let's do that. Today I'm using the Simple Label waterproof pencil eyeliner by Innisfree. Love this brand because you can just twist it and it just pops right out. So look at this. Look at that. No need to sharpen pencils. Look at that. No need to sharpen pencils. Totally cool. Totally soft. And what we're going to do is we're going to go under and we're going to do the waterline today. And that is right underneath both eyes. This takes a little bit of technique. And I have a really good friend named Kimmy that I went to high school with that would demonstrate to me all the time how to do this. And her sister was a makeup specialist. So please be careful when doing the waterline of your eyes. Some people just prefer to just go on the outside of it and not do the waterline at all. However, today I'm going full tilt for you. So let's do that. With anyone who's ever put on makeup is that you're going to make 1,000,001 mistakes. No matter what it is, even when you put your makeup on, there's going to be somehow, some way you're going to be saying, I wish I could have done that better. And you just find out that it's like, okay, that's the way it is. I mean, you got to just keep doing it. I'm going to actually pull that line way out. There. Now, once you get your liner on, let's start working more on the eyeshadow. Today's color of choice, I'm going to be putting the eyeshadow on first before I use my other liner because I want to create the shadowy, smoky look around my eyes. And this is very important. I love this brand. It's Misha. My gosh. I wish I had known about this years ago. My hat outside. You're going to need some of these. These are eyeshadow applicators. That's the right word. Luckily, I found them in black. And they have 2 points. They've got a really small one and a very large one. So we're going to start putting... I mean, if you've got any goth sisters out there, let them... Guys, hey, let them apply the makeup for you. It's going to come out a lot better than you can do it. A lot better than you can do it. But right now, as you can see, I am alone. So this is really great that I have to do all this. So putting on the black. Oh, yeah. Wow, is that dark? I love this color. I just hope it doesn't cake. Sometimes when you apply this, maybe in another, see what happens? Yeah, you blend that in. Blend in. Do you remember the saleswoman from, what's his name, Edward Scissorhands? And she goes, Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. That's exactly it. Follow that chick from the, yeah, her. Oh my gosh, I love this color. And what we want to do is a smoky eye fade. I'm going to bring this up into the bottom of my eyebrow line. Just applying this very, very gently and pulling that color up, blending it in with my white. We want to create that smoky eye effect. I love this color. Wow. I'm going to pull that right out. Very, very softly and gently. Oh, yeah. That. Love it. Oh, nicely done. And I'm going to do an application of it just... This is where you have two applications. You get the large one and the small one. And by using the smaller applicator, kind of like that word, you can actually do the bottom smoke underneath the eyes. I have a wonderful sister. She's a Goth sister named Mary Joan, and I know right now she would be like in seventh heaven watching me apply this on my face. Oh yeah. Okay, and now I'm going to do the other eye. Of the brush applicators here to smooth this out. Now about this time is when I'm going to be applying my powder. Usually you would do that right after you do the white face. You would apply your powder, but I'm going to be doing it later on. And the reason is that I didn't want to overextend my eyes. I'm going to show you how to apply the powder. Oh, it came with its own little puff. Wow, isn't that awesome? Yeah, I'm doing white face powder after I do my... I'm getting it everywhere. I'm doing my white face powder after. This is a holder. It holds basically the white in place. And I'm going to be doing this afterwards. Like a lot of people say, well, you should be doing that first, but no, I'm going to be doing it after. I like my eye. I'm placing on my majestic eyeliner. So let's now do that. You gotta have a freaking steady hand for this stuff. I tell you, it's very, very... Oh, it's so cold when it hits your face. I'll be going to a certain part of my tutorial today where a lot of men fear to tread when you start emphasizing your bridge of your nose and other emphasis like your cheeks and stuff. So today I'm just going right back into my Misha today using the same powder. This is going to be a very, very, very light application. We want to just emphasize the nose, bringing that powder down from the eyes into the bridge of the nose. Now for those who are wondering, I'm using both my fingers to blend this in. Oh yeah. My family is originally from Galicia, which is in Poland. So when I went back to Poland, I look like everyone on the street, and the problem is I can't speak the language. So it's like everyone around me looked like it was my family, like my uncles and my aunts were walking by me and going, So I really, really, really love the shape of my nose, and I'm leaving a strip there, blend, 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 to just emphasize. Look at that. Oh yeah. Blend, blend, blend out. But in the case of most goth guys, that is a place that they would fear to tread anyways and not really go that way, and they just want to kind of have it rough. So today I'm going to be doing on my best job of application of my black lipstick. Mary Joan, this is for you, sister. Not perfect, but I'll fix that in a moment. It's a press, and what you're going to do is just go like this. And that will just take off just enough lipstick. Just enough lipstick so you can drink your absinthe and drink your and smoke your, what do we have there? What kind of cigarettes we smoked back then? Yeah, I'm trying to think of that. What kind of cigarettes we smoked? Clove cigarettes. Yeah, I had to think about that. All of a sudden I saw the word vanilla in my mind. Okay, now with that being said, let me slip into something a little bit more Professor M. And of course, I fixed the hair just one more time. I want to say a special message to all the baby bats out there that are watching my program and my elder goth brothers and sisters. When you put on the face, it's like coming home. And as always, I hope that you've learned something very special from this very special episode. And as always, gothically yours, Professor M.